Today, we're uncovering 5 hidden dangers of being too kind, things you might not even realize are happening to you every single day. I'll give you all 5 reasons in the next 3 minutes, so you get the answers fast. But if you stick around, we'll go deeper. Reason number 1. Kindness attracts narcissists. Your kindness makes you an easy target for narcissists. They see you as someone who will always give without asking for anything in return. Set clear boundaries. Prioritize your own needs. When they only take and never give, it's time to say no. Givers need limits because takers have none. Reason number 2. You become a doormat. When you're always kind without limits, people start taking advantage of you. You'll become the person they know will never say no. Set boundaries and protect your time. It's not selfish to say no, it's self-respect. There's a difference between kindness and being a doormat. Reason number 3. Being too kind leads to being underappreciated. The more you give, the less they value you. Your kindness can become an expectation, not a gift. Prioritize yourself. Take care of your own needs as much as you care for others. Be as kind to yourself as you are to others. Reason number 4. People will exploit your trust. Some people, especially manipulators or narcissists, see your kindness as an opportunity to exploit you for their own gain. Spot manipulative behavior early. Don't let anyone use your kindness as a tool for exploitation. Don't be kind to the wrong people. Reason number 5. You lose yourself in the process. Constantly helping others means neglecting your own needs. You become drained, burned out, and unappreciated. Take time for yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. Self-care is not selfish. Been there, done that. I've wasted so much time being kind to others and not kind enough to myself. Now to you who is sticking around for the deeper dive as we break down the 5 powerful psychological reasons based on Carl Jung's insights that explain why kindness sometimes costs you respect. And the last sign will reveal a powerful shift in how you can transform your kindness into a force that earns respect rather than drains you. You didn't speak up, not because you were afraid, but because you were observing. You watched how they treated you, how your kindness was met with sarcasm, silence, or worse, dismissal. They thought your calm meant weakness, that your patience meant you didn't notice. But you saw it all. And now, you're starting to understand why. Why the more you gave, the less they respected you. Why being good, being available, somehow made you invisible. This wasn't random. There's a reason for all of it. And by the end of this video, you'll see things much more clearly. You have a generous heart and an open hand. But why do some people respond with coldness or dismissiveness? Why does your respect often feel like it's slipping through their fingers? You'd think your kindness would build bridges, that it would earn gratitude and genuine connection. Yet too often, it feels like your efforts go unnoticed, taken for granted, or even mocked. This isn't just misfortune, it's a deep psychological pattern. Carl Jung called it the shadow, the unseen side of our mind that quietly shapes how we react. One shadow's face is disdain for those who don't set firm boundaries. Before we go deeper, make sure to subscribe to our channel, so you never miss insights that help you grow stronger inside and out. Now, let's go in. The more kindness you show, the more some only skim the surface of who you really are. You offer respect, patience, and generosity, but there's always someone ready to overlook or use you. You were raised believing kindness equals doing what's right. So why does respect sometimes feel like a stranger, and you, the forgotten one? Here's the truth. Kindness isn't always admired. Too often it's mistaken for an opening, a chance for others to take more than they give. Also, why your generosity might have made you undervalued, by people blind to the power and worth of your giving heart. Reason number 1. When kindness knows no limits, it looks like weakness. Humans naturally push boundaries, and if you never push back, they assume they can. If you're always on, always saying yes, always putting others first without limits, some will start to see you as someone they can control or exploit. Psychologists call this the benevolence exploitation effect, where kindness without boundaries invites exploitation. Without firm limits, people can step into your emotional space and take freely, never considering the impact on you. In both work and life, those who clearly define their boundaries earn more respect than those who don't. Meanwhile, if you're constantly available, some start treating you like an endless resource, expecting without giving back. This doesn't always come from ill intent. but your non-stop availability lowers how much people truly value you. Jung taught that true clarity of mind requires facing our shadow, the hidden parts we often ignore. When kindness spills beyond limits, you let others use you, and you lose touch with your inner strength and awareness. The shadow isn't just about hidden urges. It includes strengths you refuse to see, like saying no and guarding your personal space. Without balancing generosity with self-protection, others will treat you like a tool, not a person with true inner power. Reason number 2. Your kindness often reveals the hidden fears and doubts in those around you. Some aren't prepared to accept kindness without suspecting there's a catch or hidden agenda. Your genuine care acts like a mirror, showing their struggle to give without strings attached. People hardened by cynicism and suspicion see your sincerity as a threat. You quietly remind them there's a different path, one not ruled by selfish deals or calculated moves. Instead of embracing this truth, they reject it with coldness or disdain. Your generosity threatens some because it makes them face their own selfishness or unhealed pain. Past hurts have taught some to assume every kindness hides a motive, or that survival means trusting no one. Their reaction isn't to value your goodwill, but to belittle it, protecting their fragile worldview. This contempt isn't about you. It's a reflection of their own inner fears and self-destructive habits. Jung described the shadow as the hidden part of ourselves we deny or refuse to acknowledge. When your kindness meets someone who's buried their trust, it triggers an automatic defensive rejection. Your generosity mirrors what they deny in themselves, so instead of acceptance, they lash out with suspicion or anger. Projecting their fears onto you shields them from self-reflection, but traps them in a world ruled by distrust and fear. Reason number 3. Challenging social expectations often sparks pushback. Our culture prizes toughness and treats competition as the surest way to get ahead. In that world, someone kind and respectful can feel like an outsider, an unexpected exception. True goodness means refusing to join the ego-driven power plays. It's not naivety. It's a conscious choice to rise above toxic patterns everyone else accepts. Most live by what's in it for me, trading favors and convenience like currency. Meeting someone who gives freely shakes the very foundations of their worldview. Some write it off as foolishness. Others feel unsettled by the fact there's a different, kinder way to live. That discomfort often turns into rejection, sarcasm, or even isolation. Simply by existing differently, you challenge their entire way of life. The real reason they reject kindness? They aren't ready to receive it. More often, it's not you who needs to change, but them, to grow and evolve. The realization that kindness isn't a flaw, but a deliberate strength. Jung taught us, what you fight against only sticks around longer. This truth holds especially in how we relate to others. By staying true in a world that celebrates ego masks, you disrupt those comfortable with power games and shortcuts. Your kindness can provoke hostility, because it forces others to face the parts of themselves they hide. Those hidden pieces locked away beneath the armor of competition and survival. Before we dive into the final 2 points, I truly hope this video is resonating with you. If it's helping, please consider sharing it with someone who might need to hear this. And if you'd like to support our mission, there's a thumbs up button below where you can show your thanks, and it will also allow YouTube to send it to more people. We appreciate your kindness deeply. Now, let's keep going. Reason number 4. Your giving nature is often mistaken for a call to self-sacrifice. When you keep giving without boundaries, you end up stuck as the one everyone expects to be endlessly available. The listener, the helper, the constant support. Over time, others assume you don't have needs of your own, that your energy is limitless. Your needs become invisible, your presence expected, like some superhuman force that never tires or asks for anything in return. This creates a dangerous cycle. The more you give, the less people notice what you need. You become the perpetual caretaker, always there for others, but rarely cared for yourself. Your kindness gets mistaken for an unshakable trait, and people grow comfortable taking, never stopping to wonder if you need anything back. True respect comes not just from kindness, but from knowing when to say no. You can't be a strong foundation for others unless you first stand up for your own well-being. Saying "I need space" or "not this time" isn't selfish. It's honoring your own emotional limits. Jung reminded us, people see what they choose to see, whether it's your light or your flaws, and that reflects more about them than you. When you give endlessly without setting boundaries, you teach others how to treat you, often inviting disrespect. If you never speak up about your needs, others will assume you don't have any. The dark side of generosity is invisibility, living solely as a source of what you provide, not who you are. True generosity isn't self-erasure. It's choosing to give wisely without sacrificing your own identity. Reason number 5. Being always available can actually diminish how much people value your kindness. Anything that's endlessly on hand tends to lose its worth. And that goes for you too. If everyone expects you'll always show up without conditions, your presence starts to feel ordinary, no longer special. This isn't about selfishness. It's about understanding that kindness carries its own cost and should be given mindfully. Carl Jung taught that harmony comes from balancing your bright side with your shadow self. Give too much without limits, and your kindness can become your own burden. We naturally treasure what isn't always there. When you're always at everyone's beck and call, your help becomes routine, not a gift. Over time, this drains you and may spark resentment toward those who take your efforts for granted. The fix is straightforward. Generosity only holds power when it's offered with intention. Helping others doesn't require you to be constantly available. It means deciding wisely when and to whom you lend your energy. Kindness shines brightest when managed thoughtfully, not poured out endlessly without balance. As Jung said, peace comes from balancing your light with your shadow. If you give endlessly, without honoring your limits, your kindness can become a cause of pain. Without balance, even a strength like generosity can invite burnout, bitterness, and disrespect. Real respect comes not from constant availability, but from wisely controlling what you give, so your kindness stays seen and valued. What do you think? Have you ever felt your kindness was taken for granted? How did you handle it? Share your story or thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Your experience might just help someone else who's going through the same thing. Until next time, take care